Hey guys, it's TJ from No Place for No Heroes of Gaming, and today just going to be showing you a interesting spot on Fallout 4. I did a live stream before, but this is going to be a bit more aimed at a particular area and just show you some of the cool things you can find in Fallout 4. So, as you can see, as soon as you get here, you're ambushed by a pack of ghouls, which in Fallout 3, ghouls were frustrating. At best, they would run at you relentlessly, and you couldn't really get away from them. And they didn't feel the same as they do in this game. In this one, they feel like more like you're fighting a horde of zombies. It's like you're in The Walking Dead, and they're a bit flimsy. You can punch them and shoot them, and it's fun. You still do get your tough ones, but the majority of them, you can take them out probably 5 punches to take out half a horde. But I like the change they've made. It's subtle, but it's well enough to you'll be able to pull it out. And shooting the limbs is incredibly fun, so you can hinder them. But anyway, the site we've picked today is the comic book store near the Diamond City, so it's not too far from there. It's only marked on your map through one of the missions. And over here we've just come across a legendary ghoul, and obviously when you kill a legendary you get a piece of legendary gear in the game, which is a cool feature. They don't always look different to the items you can normally come across, but they'll have a special ability to them. So I like it. They're not always really nice and shiny, but the pieces of equipment you'll use. So this one here, the Mutant Slayer's pipe rifle, I use a lot because it's 50 more % damage to super mutants. So the reason I've come to the store today is to show you a few of the things you can acquire whilst here. Downstairs, I do come back to it in a short while, but there is actually the Barbarian's axe. You see him in the comics. Gronak, I believe it's called. So in this building, you can get his battle axe, which is extremely cool, and it looks awesome, and it's good to use as a melee weapon. The guy I'm using now is a melee build, and I do use a lot of sneaking too, so I kind of just try and balance out my combat between the two. And there is another piece of kit you can get. You can actually get his outfit, which boosts melee, or it boosts strength, which overall increases your melee attack. So it's really good to get both of them. The second outfit you can get is the Silver Shroud, who's a comic book character who's part of the Unstoppable series, I believe. I think he does have his own thing, but it's cool to find out a bit of lore whilst you're here. You can go on the terminals and read stuff. There's a terminal which I actually read after I did the video, and it's telling you how, one of them's got an idea and he's taking it elsewhere, or he's working somewhere else, and it's just little things like that, which is quite cool to find out in the game. So shortly we're going to head up to the next floor, and at the top is where you find most of these items. You can even find a film prop, which I'll show you in a bit. So yeah, there's a few things in here you're going to want to be a high level in lockpicking. You're going to want to be at least expert in this building, and that'll pretty much open every single door. And terminals don't seem to be a problem here, it's just doors. So the ghouls on the top floor, you can see the bunch here we've already gone through. But on the top floor there is a glowing one, and there is a way of taking them out which is easier. Here's another little piece of, I don't know what you do with them really, just collectibles, I guess, in the game. But yet again, it's nice to be able to find these little bits and pieces, decorate your home with them or whatnot. But well, from that, there are some comics in the store you're going to want to pick up because they give you permanently boosts to certain areas. So there are, I believe there's 2 things you can pick up in here which give you a boosted boost to your stats. So on the way up upstairs now, and it's good to be sneaking around here because you get ambushed quite quick with these guys. They literally just come in, you know, hordes. So sneak around if you want. I'm only around level. I can't even remember what level I was at this point, because this is pre-recorded. I did a stream, but I was getting quite immersed in the game, so I just kept streaming at points. But this is a particular area I realised I should have really focused on a little more, so that's why I'm making the video now. And yeah, so I was only around level 10. You should be fine doing this mission around that level, especially if you've got some good gear. I don't know if any of you have actually been using the Pip-Boy. I mean, I'm sure many of you are using the Pip-Boy app, and if you've got the Pip-Boy edition, you will be using it with that as well. I think it is such a good idea to add that to this game. I think they've put so much effort in the release of this game. You can actually, now that it's come out, everything comes together so well, and using the Pip-Boy with the app, it just makes the game experience so much better than, you know, it just coming out with nothing with it. They really like got behind it. So well done, Bethesda. I'm happy. That doesn't happen all that often. So here we are with the glowing one anyway, as I have told you. He's got a little skull mark next to him because he isn't very nice. And luckily for me, I kind of just kept shooting his legs out from behind there, so he's just lying on the floor now and just kind of made for easy pickings. It's a cheap way, it's a very cheap way to kill a harder enemy, but if a Deathclaw was in the same situation, I would do it again. I would repeatedly do this to a Deathclaw. It meant killing one, which I've only killed one so far in the game. Yeah, we kept getting ambushed on this top floor. You notice Piper is my companion. I'm not going to spoil anything in terms of story, like Wayfinder or anything, but you can find various companions in the game, which is brilliant. Yeah, you can kind of hear her now just kind of comment on the area we're in, because it is a bit of a bonus. It's a nice little... I don't even know if I want to say Easter egg really, it's just something nice to put in the game, like a little secret area. And she comments on stuff, which is cool, and other companions do, will comment on where you are. So she just kind of says, you know, it's a secret hideout, the Silver Shroud. And she's right, you know, this is where they filming the... I don't know if it's a film they do or advertisements, quite what they do here. But I try and mess around the cameras and it's all kind of broken. But if you come to the corner here, you come across his Grognak, that's it, okay, I keep forgetting his name. That is his outfit. It gives you a good perk, a good boost. And I love wearing it, in fact that's what I wear now. And you can still wear leg pieces and arm pieces with it. And custom headwear, so you can just not wear torso armour with it. If you come to the back of the room here, it's got a door with a star on it. You're going to want to go in there because you get another comic in here after you finish looting this. I kept getting over encumbered, so I'm constantly passing her my stuff, but let's just skip that a little bit. So yeah, if you come in here, on the table there is a comic, pick it up and it gives you a little boost. I believe this is the one with the alien? Yes, it is. There you go. So keep that on you, pick up some Psycho if you want it. Don't accidentally spam the A button without realising it and nearly become addicted to Psycho. It's not what you want to do. Honestly, on this little clip there, I still aren't quite sure whether that was Piper or not. I just saw her kind of tumble down, it looked like a ghost at first, and I wasn't sure what it did. And no, that room does not lead to an elevator. I cut the clip and realised it kind of merged them together, made it look like the same room. It isn't. I just skipped a little bit out because I kind of went in a big circle at one point and realised there's an expert door I couldn't pick at this moment in time. So these are the remaining bits, which I should have kind of shown first. But if you come to the storage room at the back, in this room there is a safe. If you don't want to
Won't be able to
bother
pick this.
putting all your perk points on that. All you have to do is, I will show you in a second, there is a key you can pick up which opens that safe. So you only have to really get through that door. If you come here and go behind the counter, this is where there's quite a few things you want to pick up. So the axe for a start, if you can lockpick that, which I came back later and got. And if you look here on the counter, there is the Unstoppables comic, so pick that up, and then in the till next to it there is a key which opens the safe which we was just looking at. And I am going to apologise now for the little glitchiness. I was on a Twitch stream right now, and apparently the distance from my Xbox to the router is causing some problem with my streaming, so I'm going to go back to using a capture card. Seems easier. But anyway guys, that's all I'm going to be showing you today. I will be making some more videos as I go when I'm not too busy playing Fallout. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I guess I'll see you on the next video.